Okay, Versus Volume 3 is now here. This video is a little bit late because I got a bit busy, but hey, better late than never, right? So on the cover, it's quite similar to all the other covers. We've got new characters on the front though this time, and it sort of looks like the Eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings at the top here. But yeah, we just got all the characters all layered up like a big battlefield, and got the side, and here's the back. I do really like the consistency of the covers. They all look very nice and they're all quite the same. Like, it's even quite nice to see every character on the side. So when the series progresses, it's going to be quite nice to see them all lined up. But yeah, anyway, let's just get into the volume. So here we have the front page, basically the cover art. Then we've got the contents of what chapters we got, and it just comes straight off to the story. Yeah, this is one of those manga that just doesn't have a characters list at the front. It's kind of weird to see, but hey. So it does pick up right where it left off last time. Yeah, I forgot his name, but this guy comes to challenge Hallow, and they have a little bit of a 1v1. And Hallow's actually sticking up for himself pretty well. You know, he's fighting quite well. But of course, this isn't going to be a fair 1v1 for long, because he gets interrupted by all the other demons. It was kind of a trap. This guy sort of led Jachi's army over to basically attack the humans. So yeah, we kind of get this big outright war between all the humans who've teamed up together from different worlds and all the demons from Jachi's army specifically come to attack the castle. But then they suddenly get interrupted by some weird Dragon Ball looking space shuttle. But yeah, we get introduced to a new species, the aliens, and they are very cool. I think they're called like the Madlands, but they're like aliens, and yeah, they're from these alien people's world. This is kind of what they look like. But they've got a very simple design, but as you know from one story, simple designs obviously mean they're very powerful. And I quite like the detail that they're speaking a different language that no one can understand, until they got like match the frequency of speech so that they can basically be understood. But yeah, the demons kind of get angry at them as well, and the demons just kind of get their asses handed to them by the aliens, or the humans kind of have to escape. But yeah, just like one little punch from this little guy sends one of the big powerful demons away. I don't know if he's dead. He might be. I actually can't remember, but yeah, he does a crazy amount of damage. But yeah, the aliens start zipping around effortlessly, killing all the demons. But all the humans like freaking out. Some people are debating calling God, and the God people obviously don't want that to happen. Yeah, and they kind of just like working together. Oh yeah, that's right. They basically heal up this demon guy to bring him back, but they kind of use that as like an advantage, as like a trick, because they just send him out to go fight the aliens again, so they don't have to, because obviously the aliens are way too strong. But yeah, the alien spaceships start coming down, and yeah, they still effortlessly just start winning. I really like their design. It's just so cool. They a little bit look like the Mii's from like the Wii era of Nintendo. But yeah, then they summon some really strong demons to come help the guy who's struggling with the aliens. But again, not much use because they all kind of get like wiped out as well. So their efforts do go in vain against these aliens. Yeah, most of this volume is just kind of the aliens just showing off their power and just killing everything. It's a really good volume. There's not much to say because it is a big battle, but yeah, they even show off their ship, and yeah, their ship is pretty OP as well, but they kind of get interrupted by the kaijus. The kaijus are also very cool. The aliens just like are quite surprised. But yeah, we've got like this big Godzilla-looking kaiju. Yeah, then it just kind of like starts walking and stomping through the area. That's kind of like how this volume leaves off, is the aliens fighting the kaijus. I think, yeah, the demons start to retreat a little bit. And it's not looking too great for the humans because they're in like the middle of this huge battle going on and they can't really escape anywhere. They try to transport the castle, but yeah, I think they managed to get away. I think earlier they tried to get away but it fails because they use up too much mana, but they actually managed to get away this time, I think. And I think the aliens realise that the humans are using this to get away. I've read a few of the online chapters, and I know that in the next volume, Jachi is going to come fight the aliens, and yeah, she does a really good job. So that's going to be a really fun volume to go over, but yeah, this one has basically just been a huge, ginormous fight, kind of like the other two volumes. But yeah, that's kind of it for this video. I don't really have too much to say, so I'm sorry this is a little bit short, but yeah. It's been a fun volume, and looking forward to seeing how this story continues and goes forth. Though I do worry a bit that it's probably going to be a very long series, especially all the different species introduced into this series, and I think, yeah, the main focus of the story is all these different species fighting each other, and the humans don't really seem like all that powerful in comparison. Oh yeah, here's that god character, you get to kind of get a little bit look into him, he's quite cool. I'm looking forward to when the story arc gets to him. But yeah, that's kind of it for now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully I'll be able to upload more frequently again.